right, so just finished the build for Stonewood number 7 for my third account. So there's my guy right down there. So let's actually walk through it. Of course, they spawn here. Tire traps are up. So originally I had this blocked off, but when I tested it, they spawn here. So the build that was here broke. So I took it down because it does no good. Anyway, tire traps. And here I did this so that way the flingers and the lobbers won't get anything. They can't see. We have a sound wall here, so in case the propanes come, they'll drop the propanes before coming into the tunnel. Timeout rooms. That up and around. Push them here. Push them there. Push them back. Timeout rooms here. Here. And eventually they can get here. Now what I should do, something like this. Because the husks do act differently if there's nothing at the SSD. So let me upgrade that really quick. Just because I'm a little OCD, I have to make sure it all looks good. Alright, so that's one tunnel. Now, let's go back. The tire traps may or may not stop them, but if they do, they'll come up here. And I got this little tunnel here to go through here. Again, they're greeted by a sound wall at the very beginning, so the propane drops. Or they may try to come around here, but I've blocked this all off so they can't. And no, they're not going to go the extra mile and go around this way. They just won't do that. They'll actually just come right back here and take the shortest route, which should be here for them. So those two tunnels all meet. They all meet together. The next wave is going to be over here. Now I like this because it actually, you can do one or two things. One, it covers it, but two, you can put your defender up there too if you want to. Huh? Sweet. Alright, so they spawn all out here. Again, you got tire traps up here. They will come in here, greeted by the sound wall. Also, they'll walk like this way, so the stun light will get them as well. Go through. Just in case they don't drop the propanes, they have sound walls here too. It also makes them go longer in the tunnel. So they got cannonballs, push them back, timeout room, push it back, timeout rooms, push it back, and eventually to the amp. This also leads from this side. So if they come here, alright, let me put a sound wall. So they drop their propanes. And again, all it is just a timeout room here. And then it leads into the regular tunnel that was just there. So that gets attacked from that side. this one over here, I've blocked this off. So they can't get up there. And I blocked that off so they can't get up there. That's it. This amp gets attacked from 3 sides. You get attacked that way, and that way. But probably since I have that amp right here, that probably stops that. But I seem to remember them coming this way. So I built it anyway. Alright. Block this off so that way lobbers can't come up here and they'll stand up here and throw. So once again, tire traps all the way around. We'll go up this side first. So sound wall and go up all the way. Timeout rooms at top. Come up. Timeout room here. Push them back down that way. Wall darts. Cannons. Straight to the amp. Now this floor launcher here is to make them go backwards that way. And there's a wall dart right here because the amp is right there. In case I don't think they're going to make it up this far. But if they do, the dart is there. Other side. So part of them will go in here. Part of them will go in here. I go up. And this is, the whole up and around thing. And you got your cannonballs. Push them back. If not, they'll come up here. They'll try to chew here, but I put gas there so it stops them from doing that. One timeout room there. Pushing them backwards. Pushing them back again. Timeout rooms. And then coming out this way. Now this tunnel here, I'll explain that in a second. Come here, and then they're back at the amp. Now on this side, they're all the way over here. Now I can't get over to where the actual tunnel should be, which is on the other side of that rock over there. I can't get over there. So I'm going to have to build something as soon as the whole thing starts. But then again, it won't be there when I restart, but that'll be okay. So anyway, I put up as many tire traps as I could here. They come around that way, but I can't get there. So we built this side. So they come up and around here. This is a little diamond structure here. So they'll come and they'll hit here, which will bounce them back. And they'll come back this way and they'll come bounce them back. Hopefully it keeps them busy. If not, they'll come here, go in, it goes into the irregular tunnel. But see, I would normally build down there, but I can't right now. Because the shield's there. I have to wait for the shield to move. Now I just made this little thing here just in case I seem to remember them coming down. I don't since I have that amp right there, they may not. But here I just put 2 wall darts and this window. Now the wall darts will shoot through the windows. So I didn't know if you knew that or not. It's a pretty cool trick. Up and around, just a little thingy right here. This guy. This guy gets hit from this side and this side. So what I did up here, the same thing as I did over on the A amp at the very, very top up there. They spawn up there as well. So it's just a kill box. There's no openings or anything. They spawn there, they just die. Same thing up there. So they spawn all back here. That eventually they'll spawn way back here, but for now they're going to spawn up here. They will try to come up here, but I've blocked this off. So here's all the tire traps. Again, wall darts. This time I put the stun lights there as well, because there is a mess of them that come this way. So I made 3 lanes so they can like pick their lane. Anyway, just another kill box. Let me put probably overkill. And let's see, they'll come in here. This will push them back out. They'll come around. They can go down this way to the amp if they actually make it that far. And they can even go down that way. And then I got a little drop box. Because sometimes what they'll do is they'll come this way and they'll drop like here to go to the amp. But here they're going to drop and they're going to get a little surprise because they're going to go swimming in the cannonballs. And I think that's it. Except if they do get up here, they could get up here too. I blocked that off. And in case they do get up here, this is all there, just in case. All right, so the way this is going to work is I'm going to turn this over to, what are you looking at? Okay, I'm going to turn this over to him or her or the other me. And since the other one has no weapons that they can really craft, or I don't have any things that I can upgrade my stuff with, then he is stuck with, let me get this out of the way. He is stuck with a purple sword, the Papa Bear schematic, and then a AR rifle that was in one of the Wild West llamas before. But this one has no, I mean, it's got like reperks and stuff, but there's hardly any drops of rain or anything to actually level up the weapons yet. So, that being said, he's stuck with what we got. So I'm hoping that the traps will hold him. All right. So here we go. We're going to start with Stonewood number 7. And my main account's just going to hang out and watch. See what happens. See if it works. All right. Well, that was a nice little spin attack. All right. We'll let him come through the tunnels and see what happens. Now, normally I would run over to that other amp and do that build, but I wanted to just hang out and watch. Let's see what happens. Let me get a little closer. Oh no, you guys can't see this account. Doggone it. Let's see if I can get in there. See the tire traps? They're not even allowing them to get up here. See? You want to put your tire traps up 3 high to allow them room to bounce. Because if anything over 3 high, they won't activate. But anything lower than 3 high, they won't get as much of a bounce. So it is 36 seconds left in the storm shield, and they have yet to even get into the tunnel. So yeah. After this is over, after this wave is over, we'll go into the tunnel, and you can see where they have gone and not gone by how much is actually in the tunnels. So like you go through, there's no ammo whatsoever. Nothing's laying around. Everything was like right here. They didn't even get into the tunnel. Because the tire traps did it all. All right, my man. Why are you standing there? Get over there to the other end. Because you can only control one thing at a time. All right, here we go. Going over to the A. So, they're spawning way out there. So again, the tire traps are bounced. They want to get them 3 tiles up for a good bounce. I'll just hang out here. Because I'm not going to fight anything because it's not fair that a 130 fights Stonewood Huss. So we're gonna let the 25 person handle it. What is this sword anyway? It's the Dragon's Tooth sword. So needless to say, I got to play on this account more so I can get some drops of rain and stuff. All right, they're not even coming up this way. Yeah, the tires are doing the majority of all the work. So again, this is Stonewood number 7. This guy here, he's power level 25. He's using a power level 11 sword, the Papa Bear, and an AR rifle. Both are level 9. But I'm pretty sure that he's not going to have to fight one bit. Alright, we'll go over this way. Let's go see how far they went into the tunnel, if at all. This side. Not much. All tire trap stuff. So they didn't even make it into the tunnel, period. They did break that though. It's probably from when they spawned in, but they didn't even go anywhere near the tunnel. All right, over here. They're attacking this one from the east side. So you can see them up there. They're actually trying to get down into that little gully down there. And the wall darts are actually shooting them. See the wall darts are shooting them? Oh, the wall darts killed them all. All right, where's the next one? Going to see it. Right behind. That was doing all that work right there. They didn't even get anywhere near it. It's all good. It's all good stuff. All good stuff. All right, let's go over to C. Let's go see C. Haha. All right, so they're underneath. That's good because I didn't finish that tunnel over there, but that's okay. So the shield was here. That's why this is not upgraded. But they're coming up, trying to go that way. And they'll fall right back down. They'll go down. Right back down to the tunnel. Right where they were. Interesting. Okay. So there's, you can see where they're spawning in. I could take the tire traps out a little bit more. You know? See where he's going. Oh, little man, your turn. Alright, he had to get his hands dirty once. They're going around, they're going down into the tunnel down there. Instinctively, I went to go hit him, and I'm like, nope, I'm not going to do it. So he came like right around there, so I could technically block that off a little bit. Or I can block that whole hill off if I wanted to. So this is Stonewood number 7, SSD number 7. I got one more. Going back over to this one. Alright, let's go down and see kind of where they went in. And so it looked like they got a hold of that one a little bit. Most of it was all tire traps again. Like I said, I could have brought the tire traps out a little bit more. Like one more, I could have done it. And then block this thing off so they can't get up here next time. Alright, let's go see what's going on over there. Coming from this side. Let's go see what it looks like. So they're not even trying to go up that other hill, so that's good news. So those tire traps, as soon as they spawn, they're taking them out. Let's see what. Oh, Smasher got hit once. Took care of that. So I covered the whole thing, so that way the lobbers and everything will not see the amp, and they won't throw if they don't see it. See, now they're going to come up here now. Just take the old Papa Bear to them. So since I came over here, now they're coming up this hill. But they are spawning there too, so I'm going to have to block up top of that hill. So I have to put something. I don't have any traps, but oh well. So I have to block it that way or something. See if that will actually stop them from going down and pushing right back underneath the tire traps. All right. Number 7's complete. All right, so that was Stonewood number 7. I will go ahead and upload that onto the YouTube channel so you guys can see it. And I'll be back later on. See you laters.